All right, on the bench, another Teaberry Stalker IX. And just like in the previous video, I had stated that this radio belongs to the same person. So this is Randy down in Florida. He owned the Teaberry before this, the one with the high channel switch, high and low. And he owns this one, and he owns a McKinley as well that I'll be doing another video on. But somebody had made a comment on the other video, on the other Teaberry Stalker IX video, that in Australia these were actually super cheetahs. Pierce Simpson, whatever you want to call them, super cheetah. So, yeah, and the version he had down there would have been something like this. Actually, probably same thing as this. He had stated that it was did not have the channel, the high channel switch. But anyway, this one here is has some meter issues. The needle's stuck. Not a big deal. But other than that, it's pretty much a pretty stock radio. Needs a full recap. Alignment, obviously. Yeah, this one, unlike the other one, this one hasn't been touched yet. This one still has its original caps. So, yeah. Again, same chassis as the other one. Super good radios. And, well, I figured since I have this Teaberry out, I figured I'd go grab my Teaberries that I own. You know, non-side, well, the base is a sideband, but the two mobiles I own are not sideband radios, but still well-built, pretty cool radios. So, yeah, here they are. These are the three Teaberries I own. Put this radio aside here. Yeah, Stalker 202, which is a really nice radio. So this is this has the UPD 858 chassis in it. You know, really rock solid unit in based radio. Yeah, I mean, you know, kind of like the President Washingtons, the Robin. Actually own a Robin as well, SBD 520. Yeah, I think that's what it is. But yeah, the legendary UPD 858 PLL is in this one. I have a T-Bear. So this one here, if you're going to compare it to another radio, so this also has the 858 in it as well, just not sideband. So you'd find these in the Cobra 29, the XLR. You can find these in the President. What else can you find these in? The Teddy R. And, you know, amongst other things. But, yeah, there's that one. And then the Stalker 5, which, if you're going to compare this to another radio, so this, you'd find this chassis in a Cobra 29 LTD, which, in my opinion, are the best version of the Cobra 29 that you're going to find is the LTD, not the classic, just the regular LTD, and that goes for the Cobra 25 as well. The LTD models are probably the best versions of those two radios. But yeah, anyway, you'd find the chassis that's in here inside of those. So again, well-made radios. This one here has some pretty cool front controls where you can pull out so on the squelch here, you pull it out for the PA. So actually you can probably see it better from a top angle here. And then here you have a high cut and an RF gain. So you can't actually adjust the high cut. It's just an pull on and off. It would have been cool if you could do like maybe like a tone, but that's not how these switches work anyway. They're just, you pull them to actuate a switch. And then you have the dim and the SWR control. So, yeah, pretty cool radio. It's banged up. Half the Teaberries I see are always banged up. I'm not sure why. You can see the volume knob is a little bit bent. Same thing on the customer's radio. It's just one of those things. This, excuse me, this Teaberry here is gold plated, like a lot of the Teaberry stuff is, but it's kind of faded. But you can still see the chrome. I'm sorry, the gold plating that's still on that bezel. So, but what I'll do is, seeing as I have these Teaberries out, we'll just do a quick bouncing around the 40 channels, and we can kind of hear each one of these radios. And then I'll get back to that Stalker IX. End up doing whatever I need to do with that, fix the meter, recap it, align it, whatever, etc. But let's do a quick, we'll do a quick bounce around the 40 channels and kind of see what's going on with each one of these radios. So all three of these radios have not been touched. I'm yet to, go through them, recap them, align them. It's on my list of, 30 radios I have that, I need to do. But anyway, hopefully they'll be okay. Hopefully they'll receive, and, we can kind of just look through some of these pretty cool radios. And I think I had stated in the other previous video, you can kind of see a theme here with Teaberry, with the wood, simulated wood, and the black on the top, just like this one, simulated wood, black on the top, and then you got the gold instead of the chrome over here, and then you have the simulated wood with the black, and then the gold control knobs as well. So yeah, I mean, when you look at something like this, I mean, it just, like I'd stated in the other video, this thing just screams out late 70s, right? Early 80s, with the simulated wood and whatnot. But it's a look I like, no doubt, So, all right, we'll start with this one. Let me get this one plugged in, and we'll bounce around the 40 channels. Nothing too crazy, nothing too long, but we'll see what's going on out there. All right, so let's see what's going on out there. Turn this thing on. Channel 12. But you can see here I have the correct microphone. Actually, I don't remember which radio this came with, to be honest with you. I guess I could always Google it or whatever, but this here is it's not a powered mic. It is not a volume control either. So this is like having this rotary dial here. It's like having a mic gain. It's a potentiometer. It's like having one on the radio itself, but on the mic. So yeah, it's got its own built-in mic gain. For Cobra, it's the Dynamic. So it's pretty handy, I guess. It's a nice feature to have. So yeah, let's go back to 1. Looks like the meter is, meter is broken. Well, it's stuck. High cut works. Pull the brake down.
I don't pay him no mind, low rider. The good Lord needs to help him out. I don't pay him no mind. You know, God helps them that try to help themselves, and he just look over them that need help. I'm gone now. Hey, I ain't gonna...
Is that the same person bleeding over? All right, let's move on to the, we'll do the T-Bear. All right, let's get that on here. All right, we got the T-Bear. Ooh. Meter seems to be working. Let's get the RF. All right, that's up. Let's start at 1. All right.
And don't forget about Fireball. Don't forget about Fireball out there, 410.
Man, the tone knob is so nice. Like, instead of having the Delta tune on that other Stalker 5, it would have been nice to have a tone. My opinion, obviously these radios haven't been aligned or anything, or, you know, caps changed, but this one seems to have a little bit better receive audio. Wow, the guy's bleeding over a few channels, huh? Hold on, let me get these shades. Tone knob almost seems like it's backwards. Seems to... I guess not.
I'm pretty sure he said Puerto Rico.
All right, let's move on now. But I think this one had the better audio so far out of the two radios. All right, let's get that Stalker 202 on and move on from there. All right, finally we got the Stalker 202. This one's actually been modified with some channels. I'll have to undo that. And I think the clarifier is unlocked on this one as well, so I'll be returning that back to original. Try to get this as original as possible. Alright guys, well, that's about it. I don't want to bore you guys any longer with my Teaberry radios, but yeah, those are, that's what I own anyway. Probably, yeah, I only have 3 of them. I have a couple of parts chassis, but like good working or restorable radios, yeah, just those 3. And yeah, well anyway, let me get back to that Stalker IX. And yeah, we'll do the usual with that radio as well. I'll get it recapped, the lines, get that meter fixed, LED in the meter as well, and then we'll do our tests. All right, I'm about halfway done recapping this radio, and came across all this glue in here. This is the first time in a long time that I've had to take out that VFO. All that glue is just poured right in there, and that all has to come out. You can't ignore it. Yeah, not only that, but if you look here at the PLL, there's glue poured. Looks like somebody just poured it all along those the pins there and down in there. So this PLL is gonna have to come out as well, because eventually, this is just a time bomb. It will become conductive. It will become corrosive. So, yeah, I gotta take that PLL out, and I gotta take that that inductor out of there. I gotta take out that yeah, I gotta take out that variable capacitor there, trimmer capacitor. But all right, anyway, let me get at this. Alright, so far this glue has been a nightmare in this radio. So let's take that crystal out. There's still more glue all around the those are the two clarifier diodes. PLL had to come out, like I'd stated earlier. I got to still clean up all that glue around that the other crystal in that area there. This is, you can kind of see the glue that's just came up with the PLL. So this will all have to get cleaned up properly. But yeah, they definitely poured the glue down on this day, on this particular radio. But all right, let me, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put all this back together here. I don't want to start taking out all these components and then, not that I would mix them up, but it's just easier doing a section at a time. So I'll end up doing from the PLL up, and then I'll clean from the PLL down. That way I'm not removing all these components all at once. But you have to do this. If you come across a radio where there's glue like this, you just have to take the extra, you know, in this case, probably a couple of hours to do this on top of the recapping. But, you know, it's worth it, especially if it's your own radio and you have plans on keeping it and, you know, putting it away on a shelf or something, or even using it. But you have to do it. You just have to. There's really no way around it. There's no way to not desolder that and, you know, get all the glue out. You know, you can probably sit there, you know, and pick that glue out of there, but you're never going to get it all out, and it's going to be more of a hassle than anything, and basically a waste of time. You're better off desoldering all the components, cleaning them up on the bench, cleaning up the area where the glue was poured in, and putting everything back together. In the long run, it's going to save you time, and you get, you know, 99% of the glue is out. The other thing you have to really make sure that you do is you really have to get the holes cleaned out as well. Because if you just leave the glue in there, you know, obviously you're still going to have issues with, you know, corrosion. So, yeah, you got to make sure you clean out all those holes. There's different things that you can use as long as it fits in the hole. Even a drill bit, like one of those pin drill bits. You know, that's what I use sometimes. Welders, like you have this little welder tip cleaner. It comes with all the different sized, like little files. Those work well as well. It's probably handy to have. So whatever you use, make sure you clean out those holes properly. All right, let me get back at this. All right, you can see there too. More glue in there. That's got to come out. Here. All right, radio is done. Had to put a new meter in it. recapped. It's aligned. Yeah, this one had a lot of glue in it. Lots and lots of glue in this one. Yeah, I took your meter apart for an experiment. But, yeah, radio's working really good. So, we're on channel 18 because for some reason 19 is having some interference. It's getting bleed through, but we're on channel 18. Alright, 27.1750. Alright, I got an S9. It's minus 70. Alright, got that on the meter. Oh, sorry. Yep. Alright, see what it's doing for sensitivity. Sorry about the tone, it's going to get loud. So. Still getting interference, I don't know why, every once in a while. 12. Call it that. What we got here? Minus 110, 11. Minus 111 dBm. Alright. Back to 70. Alrighty. A little bit better than average, I'd say, listening radio. So, alright, let's go to transmit. Alright, and then we'll go right down the line through our tests. Alright, stand by. Alright. 4. 4.5, about. Almost 4 there. Split the difference like I normally do. Alright, so it's on AM. We're on AM. Everything is, yeah, we're on AM. RF gains up. Alright, let's take a look at it on the scope. Beautiful waveform. Right around 13, 12, 13 peak, PP. Alright. Yeah, it's a nice looking AM waveform. Alright, let's proceed on here. Alright, we're on lower sideband. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, we got, what, like 13, 12, 13 peak, PP. Alright. Alright. That's a good receiving, good transmitting radio right there. Alright, let me get the covers back on. We'll go right down the line of tests. See how it sounds on the other end, and we'll put her on the antenna. See if we can get some skip and possibly get a radio check from somebody. Alright, stand by. Alright, let's see how this thing sounds. Testing this Teaberry Stalker IX. I think it's sounding really good, nice and clear. Talking through this Superstar microphone. We're getting a S9 signal going to the radio. I think it sounding really, really good. Yeah, these radios sound really good. Nice and clear. Good looking radio. Yeah, I think this one is one of the better looking radios of the time. I definitely like the wood, and I definitely like the just the styling. Just screams out 1970s, 1980s. Yeah, this is a really good radio. I'm sure the customer's going to be happy with it. The way it sounds, the way it's performing. Yeah, we got a good radio. Alright, stand by. Alright, let's see what's going on out there.
don't need that. Who needs that? This is CB radio, not telephone. Hello around New Orleans. Hello around New Orleans. 32 Minnesota. Wave a hand.
320 Boston, Mass. Waving. 320 Boston, Massachusetts. Anybody got a copy on 320 Boston, Mass? Seems like every time I go to key up, there's a million people that do it at the same time. Go back to AM. We had Italian skip coming in earlier today. And I had the monitor radio on. We had Germany. Alright guys, I'm going to stop this video right here. But there you have it. So this is radio number 2 of 3 for Randy. So yeah, here you go. Here's your FCC Stalker 40 channel, ready to be put back into service. Thanks for watching.